Hi guys, welcome to today's little mood reading vlog.
There's worse addictions to have.
It's genuinely a problem. I need a drink. Wasn't innocent. First things first, we have a book haul. I've been buying books non-stop. It's genuinely a problem. I don't know how to stop. I might need actual help because this is crazy. And this has just been like the last month. But like, to be fair, it's not like I've just been going to Barnes and, spinning bands. Like, I don't know if every library does this, and I spoke about this before in some other videos, but my local library, they have like a book sale that they're always doing, and I don't know how it works. I don't know if people like donate books and then they sell them, but literally all paperbacks are like 50 cents and then hardcovers are like $1. So like, I can't not buy anything if they have a good book because it's only like $1. So yeah, I did get all these technically secondhand, so it's not like I went to Barnes and just spent a whole bunch of cash or spent a whole bunch of money, because I didn't. But I'm gonna show you all the books that I've racked up in the last month or so since I've been home from school. But first I'm gonna show you my library books. Guys, I finally got a hold of freaking the Britney Spears memoir, and I've already read quite a bit. I'm like probably 30-something% of the way through, and I'm actually loving it so far. I like how Britney, even though it's ghostwritten, I like how it just seems like Britney is just talking about her life, which I honestly really enjoy. So it's like, honestly, like they sat down together and she just spoke about everything she wanted to speak about, and the ghostwriter literally just wrote it down. That's the feel it's giving, and honestly I vibe with it so far. Really enjoying it. I wasn't really a fan of Britney Spears growing up. I knew probably like a few songs by her, but it's not like I was a diehard fan. But me and my sister did used to play a few Britney Spears songs growing up, so she was part of my childhood. So reading about her life, which I never really knew about her life and her whole Justin Timberlake thing, and just her life in general. So it's interesting to see, like, her whole story going on. I am really enjoying this so far, and I don't think I've ever, that's a lie, I've read a memoir before and they haven't been my favorite. So I'm really liking Britney's. So that's it on that. I'm actually really liking this right now. And then I also got 19 Steps from my local library by Millie Bobby Brown. Y'all have heard a lot about this book, and this is ghostwritten as well, but I heard it was promoted as if Millie Bobby Brown wrote it. I think this is just a story that her grandparents, or her grandma specifically, told her, and she just wrote it down. Or she didn't write it down, she told it to somebody and they wrote it down. But I haven't started this, so I don't have too much to say on it. I want to finish this before I start this. This is like a historical fiction type of vibe, so yeah, I think it's a love story, but I'm not too sure about it. I just know that Millie Bobby Brown wrote this book, and I wanted to get it or read it when it first came out, but I haven't really thought about it since, and it's kind of just been on the back burner for me. And I saw it. I literally turned at my library and all I saw was Millie Bobby Brown, and I was like, I need it. So I picked this up from the library also. Next I'm gonna start with the books I actually bought from Walmart. I was in Walmart one day and I saw these and I just picked them up. So I got Addicted to You. I've been wanting to read this for forever. It's on Kindle Unlimited, and I do have a Kindle Paperwhite. Y'all probably already know that, but I wanted the physical copy because I feel like I'm really gonna like this. I don't know if I'm gonna read the whole series because it is a series, I believe, but I feel like I'm really gonna like at least this first book. And the cover's just pretty. Like, look at that. Like, please. I don't know, it's just giving. It's just giving. I also got Butcher and Blackbird. I've heard a lot about this book, guys, and I'm actually really excited to get into this. One of the triggers, which, by the way, read the triggers. I don't know what all are triggers. I haven't even looked at the full trigger warning list. I just heard that one of the triggers in this book is accidental cannibalism. So I don't really know how that works, but I'm pretty sure this book is about these serial killers that only kill bad people. So, but they end up falling in love, so romance, serial killer vibes. So I'm actually really interested in this. I haven't read anything like it ever, so I'm actually kind of really excited for this. And I think this is a series 2. I'm honestly not too sure, but honestly really excited from this, but I don't know what to expect, so kind of scared, but actually really excited for it. And then I picked up The Ministry of Time by, I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name because I am going to say it wrong. Look at this cover though, like, I feel like the cover is just so epic, like, and this font. But I saw Hiiii fan read this book in one of her recent videos and she was crying. I feel like the concept is kind of like the 7-Year Slip because it's kind of like that time travel type situation, but I'm really excited for this book. I feel like I'm gonna like it. I don't know if I'll have the same reaction as Hiiii fam, but I feel like I'm going to like this book a lot, so I picked it up because she influenced me heavily on this book. So yeah, the rest of these books, this little pile, or this big pile honestly, I got from my local library. All paperbacks are 50 cents and then this hardcover was $1. So I'm going to show you what I got from the library. I got The Color of Water by James McBride. This is the second James McBride book I got from the library. I also got Deacon King Kong. Both of these are by the same person. This one is giving like memoir type situation, but I don't think it's about him. I think, honestly, I'm not even sure, but they're the same author, and this book has over a 4-star rating on Goodreads, so I had to get it just to see what it's about. I think I'm gonna like this one, even though I'm not too sure what it's about. I think I'm gonna like this one a lot. I also think I'm gonna like this one. I don't remember the rating on this one, but the synopsis looks honestly pretty interesting. It was also Oprah's book club pick of 2020, so I feel like I'm gonna enjoy this. Also, just look at the cover, like, it's just pretty, like, it's just giving. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to read this. This author, I've never read anything by him, but he has pretty good ratings on Goodreads, so I got these 2 books because I feel like they're gonna be really good. Goodreads never lets me down, so we'll see what I think of these 2. I also got A Man Called Of. I don't know how to say it, but I'm pretty sure it's like of, like love, but without the L. Of, but I read the synopsis on the back. This seems like it's gonna be a good read as well. Also has a higher than 4-star rating on Goodreads, so I had to pick this one up. I'm pretty sure this is about a grumpy man who's not so grumpy. Like, everyone, I don't know how to explain it any better than that. If you want to know what it's about, look at the synopsis because I'm not doing it justice, but I feel like this is going to be a really good read for me. Coming up, I also picked up Thank You for Listening. I picked this up because Hiiii fam read it, and like I said, Hiiii fam just influences me, so I saw it at the library and I had to pick it up. I think this is about a girl with the podcast? I almost said audiobook. I'm pretty sure she has a podcast. Womp womp. I'm not really sure what it's about. I just know that part. So we're gonna see what it's about. I'm pretty sure Hiiii fam enjoyed it. She also read this book in a recent video. So like I said, she just influences me. Everything she reads I have to pick up. So got Thank You for Listening. I also got If He Had Been With Me. I've already read this book on my Kindle, but I read it about a year or so ago. So I could honestly read it again, but I don't have a physical copy, and even if I did, I don't see this one too often, so I had to get this one. Even though I do want to get the other copy of the book, I'll put a picture over here, the one with the little lollipops, whatever. I wanted to get this one because I don't see this one going around so much, so it'll just be part of my little library collection type situation. I'll just have 2 copies of the book. I do want to buy the other copy sometime soon, but I saw this one and I had to get it. So yeah, I've already read it. I've already read this, but it might be a good little reread type situation vibe. I also kind of just want to annotate it. And no, I haven't read the second one, but I do really want to read the second one, so maybe we'll get to that eventually. But for right now, we just have that one. I also got Without Merit. Guys, I'm really not into Colleen Hoover. I swear, like, I just don't vibe with her, but I saw this for 50 cents and the synopsis kind of intrigued me. Colleen Hoover just isn't my favorite. I read Verity recently and I didn't really, well, it was okay. I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy it because it was a little scary. Like, it had some parts, but we'll see. Honestly, I want to give Colleen Hoover a chance, I really do, but I don't think I'll ever really enjoy her writing just because, I don't know, she does some things that I'm like, why do you do that? But like, also, I feel like a lot of her books kind of, Verity did not, but I feel like her other books kind of just have a lot of abuse and stuff in them, and I just don't vibe with that, you know? So I don't know, we'll see what I think about this one. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about that, because Colleen Hoover, I don't know, she just confuses me. And that's just that on that. I also got Normal People. I picked this book up. This book has never been on my radar, but I saw it and then I looked it up on Goodreads, and the range of ratings on there, I had to get it. Like, some people love this book and then some people hate it, so I had to pick it up. I don't know what it's about, but I guess it's on Hulu, so if you don't want to read the book, you can watch the show, the movie, whatever. But this has never been on my radar until I saw it, and the range of ratings really intrigued me, so I want to figure out if I like it or if I hate it. So I'm gonna figure that out. I actually really want to get into this really soon, but I'm probably gonna read those library books first before I get into anything on my physical TBR. So, but I really want to read this now just because of that. I just want to see if I like it. The last book that I got was Outlawed. This is actually a book of the month book. If you can see, I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but book of the month. I saw this book when it got popular. I think it came out a while ago, correct me if I'm wrong, but when it started getting popular, I saw it going around. I just never picked it up, so I saw it at the library and I had to get it. Also, I just don't have a book of the month book. I do want to get a little book of the month subscription, I just haven't yet, so I saw this and I had to get it just because it was book of the month, but also I just really want to read it. So yeah, that's a little haul. Right now I'm reading the Britney Spears, The Woman in Me, but I'm also reading Final Offer on my Kindle. I haven't been reading on my Kindle a ton, like, since I've been home, but I picked it up this past week and it just reminded me how much I love my Kindle, so I'm kind of obsessed with her right now. I took all the stickers and stuff off the back because, I don't know, it was just too busy for me. I kind of like the plain little green vibe I have going on right now, so that's the vibe. Those are all the books I got, and there's my Kindle. Yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you, really. So yeah, I have my gummies. They're literally Rugrats. Isn't that so cute? And I have my juice box, and I'm going to continue reading Britney Spears' memoir for a little bit. We're on page 103. So honestly, this book isn't the longest, so it shouldn't take me too long to read, but we're on page 103 and we're just gonna sit and read for a little bit. That's honestly the vibe. I hate how when, like, I don't know, I didn't even know Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake were like a thing, but I hate how when their whole situation went down, first of all, Justin Timberlake, I don't really know him. He do have some songs that are like good, whatever, I'll give him that, but like, he wasn't innocent in like this relationship. Also, like, why were people making it seem like Britney was the problem? Like, also, why were people so in their business? Like, please, like, they broke up, whatever, but like, why were they dragging her? Like, I feel like if anything, I don't know, like, it was just, I understand that there were stars, like, Justin was in sync, and then Britney Spears was Britney Spears, as she always has been, but like, why were they like, oh, Britney, you were the problem, you did this to Justin, and now Justin's heartbroken? Like, girl, please mind your business. Like, I don't know, I feel like Britney shouldn't have felt like she should have to explain herself to everyone, because it was genuinely nobody's business but hers and Justin's. That's just my opinion, but you know what, I digress. Also, half of this stuff was going down in like, or like this part of the book and like previous is like 2001, 2002. I wasn't even born yet, and I think that's so crazy. Like, what? Hi guys, another day, more mood reading. I think, if I'm not mistaken, last you saw me read was, I think, the Britney Spears memoir. I'm eating watermelon. It's like early in the morning. I don't know why I'm up so early. I've been working so much this week, so like today's my only day off. Well, it's Friday, so like I have the weekend, but today's my day off, so we're gonna read, and I have to go to the library later. I started the naturals, and I'm actually really invested, so that's most of what we're gonna be reading. I'm also reading 19 Steps though by Millie Bobby Brown. Not as invested in this as I am in this. This is just too good right now, but I do have to finish this eventually. I'm honestly probably about 20 something of the way through, but it's just not as interesting. And I tried listening to the audiobook as I was like reading it or whatnot, but I'm just not really enjoying it that much. But I am gonna finish it nonetheless, and I'm gonna eat my watermelon, and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna read. I just wanted to give you an update because it's been a while since I've updated this video. So yeah, that's the vibe. That's really all I wanted to say. I think I'm mostly just gonna read the naturals because I'm buddy reading this with someone. Well, actually we made it a contest, so I have to beat them to finish reading this. But after that, we can talk about it like normal people. But I don't know. I was like, I'm reading it, and then they were like, I'm gonna read it, and then I was like, I have to beat you. Sorry. So we're having a little reading contest, and even though I know I'm gonna win, I'm gonna try to get as much of this done as possible, just because not only do I have to beat this person, but I have to figure out what happens next. Like, I'm just that invested. So that's probably what I'm gonna read right now, to be honest, because I'm not even thinking about 19 Steps right now. I'll finish it eventually, just probably not right this moment. Oh, my eyeball. Hey y'all, it's however many days later, and I went to the library yesterday, so I'm gonna show you what I got, and then I'm gonna read for a little bit more. I don't even know how long I've been filming this video, but we're just gonna go with the flow. That's what we've been doing, so we're just gonna ride the wave. I've been reading the naturals, and I'm almost like 70% of the way through with it. I'm hoping to finish this today. But from the library, I got To Start With Love, because I don't know, the concept of this just seems so cute to me, and I've seen some people read it and I want to give it a go, so I'm gonna read this eventually. And then I also picked up Project Hail Mary, which I'm really excited for this. I've only read a few pages so far, but honestly really intrigued with the plot. Also, Blake Crouch, I don't even know if you can see if my camera's focusing or not, but Blake Crouch has a review on the back, and he said it's one of the best books he's read in a very long time, so that has to mean something. Also, I just read Dark Matter recently, which is by Blake Crouch, so if you haven't read that, you should read it if you're into like the sci-fi science type situation, because that book was honestly messed with my mind a little bit, but I loved every second of it. So we're gonna read Hail Mary. This is a thick book. It looks bigger than it is though. Like, it looks huge, but it's only like 450 something pages, which isn't too bad. So hopefully can finish this in a decent amount of time. I'm gonna jump back into this right now. So yeah, that's the vibe. I just wanted to give you the update because I don't remember what the last update was in this video. So yeah, that's the vibe. Honestly, ran some errands this morning, so I have nothing left to do today. Right now it's 2:30, so it's still pretty early. So we're gonna get a ton of reading done today because I want to finish the naturals and get a decent amount of the way through Project Hail Mary. Yo, this book kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. Oh, why is my camera crooked? Hi guys, it's a few days later. I'm gonna end the video because it's getting a little long. I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed making it. I started reading Killer Instinct. We finished the naturals. It was honestly a 5-star. I gave it 5 stars. So now we're on to the second book of the series. Also reading Hail Mary. I don't know if I showed y'all that. I think I did. I think you saw me reading quite a bit. We got to page, let's see, 46 yesterday, which is honestly quite a bit for me. So I'm gonna continue reading, but this video is getting a little long, so I'm gonna end it. I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed making it. If you liked it, you should subscribe, and if you didn't like it, you should probably find another video on my channel subscribe after that one, and I'll see you guys next time I post, which will hopefully be soon. Bye. Bye. I'll see you next time I post.